How you doing? I'm Jenna from PaylessPumpSupply.com. I'm joined with pump expert Joe Tomago. Here today we're with the Hayward Super Pump, and he's going to show you how to take it apart piece by piece.
That's right. Thanks for having me on your show, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, like you said, today we're going to be showing you step by step how to remove and repair the Hayward Super Pump bearing and seals. We're going to be using a Tomago kit. All right. That was sold right here on PaylessPumpSupply.com. All right, so if you're a Jettis fan, what's the first thing you want to do?
Please subscribe. Show me some love.
That's right. Subscribe to his videos. That way you get the latest
and the greatest
from YouTube. Once a week, they'll send you a little thing in your inbox telling you all the good videos Jettis published. Okay, so here's the first video. We're going to be talking about the Hayward Super Pump here. We're going to totally rebuild it. In this video, we're going to talk about how to remove the wet end of your Hayward Super Pump. Common question people get. They're always asking me in email, or probably I'll ask you too.
Yes.
My pump is leaking between the motor and the wet end. What is wrong with it? Well, what is wrong with it is the seal is bad, so I'm going to show you in a couple of videos, step by step, how to access the impeller and change the seal.
Right.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to remove this pump lid basket out of the way. That way it's just not in the way we're working. The second thing we want to do is you want to get yourself a 9/16 socket on a socket driver, and you want to loosen all 4 of the bolts that are on the pump housing. Now, please note we have loosened some of these bolts before we start the video. That way, you know what I mean, you wouldn't have to sit here for like 15 minutes.
And watch us really struggle.
Right. Now, Jenna sometimes argues with me that he's good looking enough because people want to stare at him for 15 minutes. But hey,
the video might work out.
The video might work out. The videos might work out. And Jenna also said before we started the thing that I look more tone in a white t-shirt. So put your comments below and let us know who looks more tone in the white t-shirt, Jenna or me.
Yes.
All right, there you go. All right, so what you want to do is you want to loosen all 4 of these screws from your wet end just like this. All right, you got 2 on the bottom, 1 on the bottom here, 1 on the bottom on the reverse side, and then 2 on the top. Okay, once you do that, okay, you can just loosen all this up, and what this is going to do is going to allow me to separate the motor and the wet end from the pump housing. So what I'm going to do is just put my hand in there, go ahead and loosen it up. There you go, slide it right out there like that. You can see the diffuser is still attached, and here is our pump housing. Now before we throw our pump housing on the floor, there are some things that you want to check. People always say to us like, oh okay, you just went too quick. Well, there's 2 gaskets on here that you want to check. There's 1 gasket on top here. Okay, this is called the pump housing gasket. Now, we're going to make other videos specifically and show you how to change that gasket. Okay, but just to let you know, there is a gasket right here that is sold in a gasket kit at PaylessPumpSupply.com. So you can get the Hayward Super Pump gasket kit, or you can get the full Tomago rebuild kit with the bearing seals. Many options. When you're done watching,
different great prices.
Right, great prices. Guys got a good deal. I mean, how could you not have a good deal with the word Payless in it? All right, so there you go. The next gasket is over here. Okay, this is called the housing gasket. You can see I pinched it out right there. All right, so that's your housing gasket, and then you have your strainer gasket. So this top gasket is called your strainer gasket, and the side gasket is called your housing gasket. These gaskets sometimes should be changed. Like I said, we're going to have other videos on his website. That's why it's very important to subscribe to his videos. That way you can get the videos once a week. You'll know all the good stuff. And remember, the pool pump is the heart of your pool. There's no pump, there's no filtering, there's no water flow, and after a couple days of water flow,
you're in a pond.
Yeah, you're in a green pond. Now, some people prefer that because they like the algae, but most homeowners do not like green pools, especially when your guests come over and they're like, oh my God, you should see their house. They've got this great pool. And then they show up like, hey, what's up, man? And you're like, yeah, the pump doesn't work. So there's no excuse. Remember, there's no excuse here because Jet has got all the parts in stock.
And instead of buying a new one, buy these simple parts.
Save your money. Why give money to the Hayward Corporation and pay $500?
Come on, man.
Right, exactly. All right, so those are the 2 gaskets that you want to check right there. Okay, this is how to remove the Hayward Super Pump housing. What gaskets to check. We told you where to get them at PaylessPumpSupply.com. In the next videos, we're going to show you how to remove the diffuser and how to remove the impeller. All right, thanks for watching. This is Joe Tomago, Jenna, PaylessPumpSupply.com. Peace.